106.5 The End. It is Rozak. Joined in the studio, and it's great because most of the time we have bands, sometimes comedians come by, but the best people that come by are the people with food. And when you say food in Charlotte, the top of the list has to be Chef Rocco Whalen and Fahrenheit Charlotte. My man, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us.
My pleasure, man. Bringing you some food, hanging out with you guys for a little bit today, just enjoying the Queen City.
Now, Chef, I've had the experience a couple times of eating at Fahrenheit, and the first time was during Restaurant Week last year.
Yes, sir.
And great experience, incredible food, awesome atmosphere, great wait staff, bartenders top notch.
I appreciate it.
It is just a place, and I know there's a lot of people that have heard about it, but maybe haven't had the chance to experience it for themselves. And trying to paint a picture of what you get, both quality of food and visually in the restaurant, is difficult to do. That's why I'm saying you have to go and check it out for yourself.
Well, we're hands-on. I roll my sleeves up. I'm a chef, obviously born and bred, but I love food. I love making people happy. And it's, again, think about sprawling fire pits, 2 15-foot fire pits over each side of the patio, indoor-outdoor space, great bartenders, shaking craft cocktails, really great center of the plate fare, but also you're close in proximity to the epicenter, NASCAR Hall of Fame. We're kind of sandwiched in between all of them. The growth that is uptown right now, I think, is in our corridor, and the city's booming. I mean, across the yard, it's got apartment after apartment complex, and things are good. So great food, great atmosphere, center of the plate, specials every night, brunch on weekends. So again, if you're staying at the Hyatt Place, 222 South Caldwell, you can definitely also get room service from us each day of the week, too.
That's cool. And talking food, but also talking just hang out, have a couple cocktails. The second time we went, we had my brother's engagement party there, and we just hung out in the bar area, had some apps, and knocked back a few drinks. Yeah. And it's great for a social gathering like that. You don't feel like you have to go there and just be formal dining, attire. It's not. It's a laid back, man, let's go kick back after work, have some drinks, and enjoy the view.
And we get all sorts. We get bankers after work on Monday through Friday. We get, couples in jeans and, nice sport coats after work or, after dinner, whatnot. But the lounge is full service. The bar is full service. It's sprawling. You got indoor-outdoor doors. You can go inside and outside. It's truly the best place in the city, I think, to take a picture. You're going to take a selfie with your significant other. You're going to get on social media, tag Fahrenheit Charlotte. But it's a place really where we make memories and have them made for people, but also really great food and just explore the city. I would say get out, eat local, embrace the city for everything it has to offer, and check us out up on the roof.
Chef Rocco Whalen is my guest right now from Fahrenheit Charlotte, and we're talking about the patio, and I noticed the couple times that I was there, walk out the patio, you see the view. If you walk to the right, there's a garden there.
Yes, there is.
You guys grow herbs and
high altitude
fresh,
herb
man.
garden. Fresh mint, fresh thyme, basil, all those things go into our cocktails, some of our dishes. Gardening's a very passionate thing for me, and it's something I wanted to bring to the city when I came here about a year and a half ago. And, if I can garnish your mojito with a fresh sprig of mint, it's going to make that much more of an expression to me. But also, we're doing things from start to finish. We scratch cook. We don't have a freezer. We're picking herbs out of our garden to put into your cocktail. And the nice thing, too, about it is, you said Restaurant Week. We're full on into everything that goes on in the city in Charlotte. And Restaurant Week twice a year is one of those things where we can engage our customers and have an opportunity to meet everybody. So I would definitely call 216, or I'm sorry.
You're thinking Ohio. We'll get to that in a minute.
I would definitely call 980-237-6718 for details, www.chefroccowhalen.com. Yes, we do have an herb garden. Yes, you can come out and pick mint with me. And yes, you can make mojitos with my beverage manager, Andrew.
And you are there. That's the whole thing. Is that you and a lot of people may not know, Rocco came from Cleveland, and you've been down here for a year and a half, and we were just talking off air a minute ago. You're in the Charlotte area a decent amount of time. So there's a good chance that you're going to walk in, and both times that I was there, you were doing lineup with the kitchen guys. You were there. You're hands-on. You're in. You're walking around. You're talking to the clients and the people enjoying their dinner. So it's not like this guy is just somebody who came in, bought a restaurant, and you never see him. You're very hands-on.
My wife and I made a big, we made a proclamation to each other. We're going to live here half the year. Obviously, as we get further along in our career, we're going to probably end up down here in retirement phase. But I really like the city. I've got family in Rock Hill, and I've been coming down for quite some time. And I don't want to be that guy that just opens a restaurant in this city and is never here. I mean, 2 for 2 with you being in my restaurant is a good thing because it gives me a chance to shake some hands, meet some people, but also elevate the experience. What's better to elevate the experience than on the 21st floor of the building? So say hello. I'm in a white chef coat. I've got a bald head, and I can't be missed. I'm the most beautiful person in the room compared to nothing. And but say hello. That's what the chef to customer to client, like you said, experience is all about. Chefs are rock stars as we are here at a radio station, and we like to chat and talk. And everybody likes to watch the Food Network or go to the Atherton Mills Market or literally go to 7th Street Market for a cup of, a coffee or something. So all those things kind of correlate back into being a chef and doing what we can for the city. And Charlotte's about culture and growing, and it's on such a rapid growth pace that got to have food and restaurants to feed these people. So we're here and we're happy.
Now, ingrained, and we talked before when you made the 216 area code of Ohio, ingrained in that Cleveland market, as you've been for years up there.
Yeah.
It's great to have something that is established, been proven, and then bring it and do it all over again in a different market. And it kind of, I'm not speaking on your behalf, but I would think that would keep you going. That would make
I'm
you
fired
go,
up.
man,
I mean, Charlotte's got a lot to offer. My oldest restaurant in Cleveland is 15 years old. It's called Fahrenheit as well. I've got 6 other restaurants in and around the Cleveland proper. Charlotte, by all means, though, is definitely something that compares very much to that city. A lot of the times Cleveland or Charlotte are associated with not much going on or not much there until you get here and it slaps you in the face and says, wow, look at what you got going on, whether it's venues, art, music, whatever it may be, food. It all happens together. And, there's great, happy people here. And there's people coming in droves to live here, to enjoy Douglas Airport, to fly in, to connect to their next flight. Charlotte's got a lot to offer. And I believe that anyone that doesn't say that without being here is remiss to the facts, because I think you can walk down the street today, uptown 10 years ago, you couldn't find a restaurant to go to. Now there's 5 or 6 or 7 that, are perfectly within walking distance. And, you get what you give as far as cities are concerned. So guys like me or, other restaurateurs or other, culture fanatics around town, it's good to be able to relate to those. And Cleveland's a great city built on its people, and I believe Charlotte's the same thing, built on its people.
And I think Jeff will agree with me. The only thing that we're missing that Cleveland has is the Horseshoe Casino. So we can get some of that action going on down here with Fahrenheit and make it nice.
I've got a pizza, pasta, mozzarella concept in Horseshoe Casino in Cleveland as well.
There you go. Smart guy.
It is fun. I don't know how soon that's going to happen, because this is a pretty nip and tuck state when it comes to gambling and gambling affairs. But, again, in general, cities, people, culture is what makes cities great. And, let alone you have great people here. You've got the NASCAR Hall of Fame, which is 2 blocks away from us. You've got opportunities to go to the Mint Museum or Uptown or whatever, see the Panthers play on Sundays, or obviously our lovable Hornets that are going to get into the playoffs again this year for the 2nd year in a row. And those are all important things and facets to the community. And I'd say it's a great time to be in Charlotte, but also it's an opportunity to come out and enjoy yourself at a rooftop restaurant.
And it is a fabulous rooftop restaurant. I congratulate you. I wish you much more success with this. And I'm telling everybody out there, if you haven't been to Fahrenheit Charlotte, you need to stop by. It is not something. Another thing, I think people, and I've been here for 20 years, people when they think Uptown restaurant, I would say the first thing that comes to their mind is, it's going to be tough to park. It's going to be difficult to get to. You have the ultimate setup. You're not really center city smack in the middle where you have to worry about the traffic congestion of finding a parking spot. You're a couple blocks off, which number 1 gives you the ease of access. Number 2 gives you a great panoramic view instead of staring right next to another office building.
BBT.
You've got everything.
We're offset right downtown. We do validate parking. There's hotel spaces, there's regular ground level street parking, as well as there's churches across the street that aren't, really in service till Sundays. So there's $3, $4, $5 parking all over the place too. But if parking is an issue, come on down. I'll make it worth your while to forget about parking. We'll do some food and we'll talk about it otherwise. So,
well, once again, Chef Rocco Whalen from Fahrenheit Charlotte. Appreciate you stopping by and bringing us some food. And
all the best.
And definitely you'll see him in the restaurant. I guarantee you will. There's not a chance that you're going to go in there and go, hey, is Chef here today? And they'll say, well, he hasn't been in for 2 weeks.
Yeah, right.
You're going to see him when you stop by.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's 106.5 The End.